Welcome back to Elden Ring. We're in the Roundtable Hold. I wanted to see if there is anything available from Enya before we move on. And there might be some equipment we can purchase. I know we can use some of the remembrances.
You have returned.
So we have 3 more options. We can use the Remembrance of Morgoth, of the Ancestor, and of course the Natural Born. Astel. We have the Winged Greathorn. It is not an intelligence weapon. Only requires 30 strength and 20 dexterity. We have a Spirit Horn to restore focus points. This one is honestly quite interesting. So this is a flail, deals magical damage, having been imbued with the power of Astel, form of the same many-color star debris that comprise the form of the Natural Born of the Void. Has a unique skill called Nebula. 22 intelligence. An Ash of War, the Waves of Darkness. Only on colossal weapons, great hammers, great axes, and great spears. Plunge into the ground to release 3 waves of darkness. So this is going to deal magical damage. Looks like gravity magic. I'm not even sure if it's going to pull or push enemies. We're gonna have to test it out. And as for Morgoth, there is a Doll of a Curseborn. And of course the Cursed Sword. This one I remember required a lot of arcane as well. Maybe it's decent for blood loss. I don't think I'll be able to wield it though. We do have some new equipment. We have the set that Elemer was using. And this is a cloak. The Cloak of the Fell Omen. Worn about the exposed body of Margit. Having slaughtered countless champions during the Shattering, the Fell Omen has become a horror to those who harbor ambitions for the Earth Tree or for lordship. Margit is not going to be bothering anybody. Not anymore. From a foreign land, worn by Elemer of the Briar. Briars are a mark of the guilty, typically indicate a sentence of death. The armor deals damage while performing rolls. So Elemer murdered merchants, instructors, was known as the Bell-Bearing Hunter. That makes sense. This is why he would invade in the merchant shacks, and of course Stormhill had the Ash of War instructor, and the Church of Vows of course had a paster there that could teach you both sorceries and incantations. Quite heavy. Not as heavy as Radahn obviously, but this is an exceptionally heavy set.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
I believe it's a bit late for that. So there's one more thing I wanted to do. I had, a long time ago, marked these 2 mausoleums. That was in the northeast of Liurnia. Maybe we can duplicate some of these remembrances. I should be able to enter through here. Can choose these two. There we go. I'm not sure what the deal was with torrents. Sometimes you can use the whistle, but it has no effect. This was the Old Palace. The architecture is very similar to what we saw underground. And especially the Grand Cloister in the Lake of Rot. As insane as it might sound, I enjoy that area. Okay, so now we have both of these duplicated. And we can no longer use these mausoleums. Might as well remove them. We have, of course, this tower marked because I still have no idea how to use erudition to access whatever is inside. And since we are here, let me go back to the round table. Will only take a moment. We got some new interesting weapons. I want to dedicate this episode to upgrading as much as we can.
You have returned.
So I'm going to grab the Waves of Darkness here. Can follow it up with a strong attack to swing in a sweeping strike. 10,000 runes.
Now go forth, let the words of the fingers guide you.
The words of the two fingers. I remember right after we initially met Enya and the two fingers, speaking with Vare about the experience. And when we express some doubts, he said that he had suspicions for a long time about the corruption of the two fingers. Could be the case. What he said is that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were essentially corrupted or severed from the greater will, and their words could no longer be trusted, which could be the case. We're in the Dragon Barrow because I'm going to need some runes here to get all these upgrades. And so far I want to... Okay, this is the Spirit Horn, pretty useful. Especially if you're going to need a lot of focus. We do not use much, but we can use the Gold Scarab. One of the best ways I found to get some runes is to fight the militiamen here, just outside the Bestial Sanctum. There's a lot of them. I'm not gonna bother looting because I have all the pieces of their armor. they can be killed pretty easily. And even if you're struggling, you can try to do some backstabs. Because there's a special animation, and it will not take long before they're killed. If you have a dagger or something with a much higher critical damage adjustment, you might be able to do it in a single strike, in a single critical hit. They're not that difficult to kill. Somewhat difficult to find though, because they're so tiny. You can get a large amount of runes pretty fast. We're gonna kill that deer. And I believe there's 2 more around here. Okay, and come here pretty early. Of course, you're gonna have to be more careful than I am. I don't really mind getting hit once or twice. Realistically, much more than that. But at a lower level, you can die pretty fast. So this is a solid area. Just make sure you stay away from the Blackblade Kindred. I don't think it's going to bother you if you stay here, but you're better off using the Point of Grace to teleport directly to the Bestial Sanctum. Yeah, I can see one more. And yeah, there's probably more around here, maybe a few along the main path. There's one under the trunk. They can be staggered pretty fast, so you don't have to worry too much. And there's another group of them. If you drop down below, there's another area full of them. And also, you can find, I think, over 10 of these on the path leading to the smaller bridge that will take you to the rise. I don't remember the name of it. The one that you had to use the Spirit Spring jump to access. Yeah, I'm going to follow this path all the way to the bridge. There is a cavalry there, only if you visit at night. These are hidden amongst those trees here. And yeah, you can get poisoned, but it really doesn't matter. The damage that it deals is pretty slow, unlike rot, which even at this level is pretty massive. And another area if you need some runes, could be even faster, is to fight all the guardians. The Erdtree guardians here. You can follow this path, and there's another one to the right that leads past the dragons. So this stretch is full of these. Can probably finish this one off before they even emerge. I think there's more up there. Let's say hello to these two. Okay, there was a third one. So now we can take the higher path. Okay, there's at least two of them. There's one behind us, but I don't really mind. I don't think we missed anyone. Okay, maybe there's a few more down the path. I can definitely see one. Yeah, and now we have more than enough. Almost 100,000. So these were the two areas that I had the most success. These guardians are probably much tougher than the area outside the Bestial Sanctum. So let us put all these runes to use. I don't see the point in getting any of the other items. Can't really use them. The reason I'm duplicating, well, I already duplicated two of these remembrances, is so that we can use them simply to read the descriptions. There are some interesting bits about the story of the world there. Okay, I'm probably going to need some of these. Let's buy 2. Never found the second Grave Glowwort bell bearing. And we're gonna need it. Okay, we have quite a few of these. Let's go and talk to the smith. Also Roderica. Tried upgrading some of the spirit ashes, but I realized that it would not be... I did not have enough runes.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Okay, now we have enough. This is the Misbegotten. I don't have that many Grave Glowwort, which is strange considering... Yeah, the ghost flowers are a bit more rare. Yeah, we can upgrade a single one to +7, but that can also wait. Let's see. We have some Banished Knights. These are pretty good. I do have enough focus for Flo, the Bloodhound Knight. Almost 7,000 runes, though. Okay, we can upgrade this one. I don't really care about the Battle Maids. The Albinoric Archer, sure. This one is 124. Quite expensive. Rollo. The first Omen Killer. Okay, I would like to try Rollo as well, but 113 focus is way too much. Yeah, same with Kristoff. Lutel is 104. 132 for Tish, the Black Knife. If she is half as power as Alecto was, I definitely want the Black Knife on my side, but I don't think we're gonna have enough focus. Okay, this is for Dolores. Plus 5 plus 6, sure. And the Nox duo. These are gonna be pretty good, I feel. Plus 4 and plus 5. And even plus 6. We do not have enough runes. Okay, we can upgrade the Mimic tier then. I'm gonna have to pay a visit to the Dragon Barrow before the next recording, but it's fine. It's honestly pretty fast. So, we do not have enough runes to upgrade weapons. I was thinking of the Sword of the Alabaster Lords. And, well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna do that when we have enough runes. Let me equip the axe that I had. And we have to decide where we're gonna go next. I can keep the gold scarab. Some extra runes are not going to hurt. We have 2 areas in the catacomb in Dragon Barrow. The catacombs and also this really powerful golem. We can try defeating it. Will take a while to platform down there though. Okay, it was from from the area just east of the minor earth tree. And I think I'm going to need a blunt weapon for this. Yeah, that should be fine. We're not interested in the jump. So the routes leading down were somewhere around here. We're gonna have to find them. I cannot see the golem here. No, it was probably around this area. I think. Yeah, it was definitely here. No idea why Torrent took damage there. We're gonna have to be extra careful. Okay, and now we have to land right there. And I took damage again. No idea why. We're gonna have to be careful here. Okay, that should work. Let's see who can survive this time. Okay, that worked. I mean, sort of. Maybe I can strike the hands. That's the magical attack. That wasn't that bad. Barely made it. These are extremely loud too. Can barely hit it, honestly. And when I do, the damage is not that high. So this is going to deal how much damage? About 8,000. And one more hit. No idea who can stagger it. Okay, we made it. Still not quite enough. I really hope I'm safe here. Yeah, it can stomp as much as it likes. When we hit the core, the damage is somewhat okay. Not that easy though. We did it. I'm really glad this is done. usual messages around here. Right, and now that this is done, I can definitively tell you it is 100% not worth it. The fact that you can easily fall to your death does not make it any more appealing. At the same time, though, we did get an item and also the Ash of War from the Redmane painting. So that is one loose end in the Dragon Barrow, finally tied up. The only other thing I wanted to do is head back to the Volcano Manor. However, I believe it would be best if we took care of Juno Hoslow here in the Mountaintops. He's near a settlement. I wonder how fast I can get there. We have dealt with all the heroes here in the Zamor ruins. I bet there's a lot to explore, but it's what I want to do next. So let's head to the Point of Grace next to the body of Yura that is apparently now Shabriri.
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be lord, descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy.
Between him and the Dung Eater, I'm not sure which is worse. Barely even reacted to the stone. Well, the hair did. What? Did I seriously take damage while I was behind him? He's much faster than me. Honestly, pairing is much faster. At least you're getting some amount of runes. Let's put this area behind us. I clearly should not be using this weapon. Can see a statue. It's a bird. Extremely annoying too. I think it's time for the polearm. Wish we could use the greatsword with the better version of Gravitas, but we never had enough runes to upgrade it. So this is the higher... Wait. There is a passage. Yeah, we can cross through here. Just a single flight pinion. So we're in the area overlooking the ruins. Found a message, but not much else. I should be disparaging the message. The stone does look somewhat different, though. Could have been a passage. Bloodstains. And I can see some fire monks. Give me a minute because I'm confused. Can we cross? Where was the path that I saw originally? Was it on the other side? Okay, maybe not. Definitely something above. I wonder if you have to follow the path ahead. We can cross this. That path looks somewhat strange. Yeah, I believe crossing it would be perilous. We have no other way, though. Just a single beetle. Wait, Torin is still not healed. Oh, this is their leader. He's not dead. We can fix that in a moment. The Briars of Punishment. Arterial leaves. Just what is he wielding? It's an enormous bloody whip. Every single attack has a delay. He has definitely mastered that whip. Now that is a fire bloody whip. You can even parry these. There's very little that you can do. Got a helmet. I wanted to say the most ridiculous so far, but that is not true. There's an entire zone down there. Wonder how we can... Okay, still a lot to explore. And there's also a path essentially above. Maybe I cannot reach whatever that building is. Okay, the monks are gone. There's an item. And there is a golem. Are you serious? Yeah, I really don't like that. I did not intend to do that. Work though. Now that is a proper golem. Takes damage, staggers normally. Some great arrows. Yeah, that worked. I was expecting an enemy to swoop down from the sky, essentially, not a golem. I think we can... Let's go back. We definitely missed a couple of items. Rainbow stones. Definitely useful, but at this stage in the game, I'm hoping for something a bit more impactful. Definitely saw something else. I don't remember where it was, though. Can take cover between these slabs. Yeah, they were kind enough to place these here. And the Lost Ashes of War, which we have yet to use. Look at all these bloodstains. I bet they were all riding Torrent. Yeah, they were. What would be really awesome right now is a point of grace here. So we don't have to fight the monks and also cross the bridge. And a somber stone. These are definitely welcome. So where exactly am I? I can see a bridge, but I bet... Yeah, we cannot access the bridge right now. Some cotton, in case you need to prevent falling damage. Also makes footsteps silent. We have a spell for this. I mean a sorcery for this. And the intelligence to use it. That is a castle. Man, I'm not sure. Is that a skull? Is that a... Can see a chain. Well, you can probably use it to go across. Is there anything else around here? There's the point of grace. Okay, that is perfect. It's Millicent. It's been a while. The prosthetic arm is doing fine. This is the Snow Valley Ruins. Okay. I'm really glad we have that. There's one more area I wanted to check. Honestly, I should have done this before I crossed into this valley. There was a path to the left. Right next to the monks. If the mountaintops are like this, yeah, we're gonna have a wholesome fun experience here. Okay, so that leads... Well, it leads to a building. No, it's... These wooden doors are usually entrances to catacombs. The Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs. The Beast Eye Quivers. And you know what that means. Okay, we're gonna grab the death root. I don't mind paying Gurrank another visit. Wonder what the enemies will be here. Imps, probably. Skeletons, who knows. We do have a sacred weapon. That being said, I'm going to end the episode here. We have some runes. So for the next episode, I think we're going to start in the round table, try to upgrade what we can. Some spirit ashes, maybe the weapons that we got from the Lake of Rot and the Moonlight Altar. We have a katana named Moonveil. We have the Alabaster Lord Sword, and probably a bit more. That's not what I wanted to do. 43,000 runes. Yeah. I think I'm going to grab a few more from the Dragon Barrow. And then we can go to the round table. Take care of all the upgrades. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next part.